Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You know, I posted MVI 5587. Trey Gowdy said Hillary Clinton's emails missing. I also posted MVI 5589. Obama ain't leaving in 2017. The hell with the 22nd Amendment. What do those two videos have in common? How do they tie together? Well, just caught a little bit of Fox News. And apparently they say the Democrats are turning against Hillary. They want her to come clean. And they're making reference to the emails. Apparently, as Trey Gowdy had very eloquently pointed out, emails are missing. Now, how do we know that? Well, there's a series of photographs, one in particular, of the Secretary of State sitting what appears to be in first class as she's texting away on her phone. Now, where do you think she was going? Well, she was going to Libya. Those are the emails that Trey Gowdy said were missing on that particular trip. How many more were there like that? So now you've got the Democrats turning against Hillary. Now let's jump forward. MVI 5589, Obama ain't leaving in 2017. The hell with the 22nd Amendment. Do you think that Hillary was set up? It certainly appears that way to me. Who was she set up by? Well, she was set up by the chosen one. They had to come up with a plan, they meaning Valerie Jarrett and the rest of those criminal dysfunctional members of his inner cabinet. They had to come up with a plan to blow Hillary out of the water. And they have. And now they're going to beat on her. You're going to see more and more of this. You're going to find more holes in her emails. You also have to ask yourself a question. With all the hundreds of millions of dollars that Hillary received while she was Secretary of State for the Hillary Bill Chelsea Foundation from countries that are questionable, well, some aren't even questionable, we know they're outright criminals. She was doing that while she was Secretary of State. Could we therefore assume that she's beholden to certain countries? Could we assume that they could very easily blackmail her as well? More of this is going to come out. The pieces of the puzzle are all coming together. You've heard me say that quite often if you're a viewer of mine. And it's not that difficult to sit back and look at the facts. The advantage that I have is that I've spent 2.5 years doing this. And who benefits from my labor? Well, we all do. Especially those people that subscribe to my site. Why? Well, because they're not going to be blindsided. At least they're going to know, as the events unfold, that I was right. Just like I said I was absolutely convinced that Obama is in fact the Manchurian candidate, created by King Abdullah to do exactly what he's doing. And who else sort of concurs with me in regard to that? Well, none other than the originator of WorldNet Daily. It isn't that complicated when you follow the pieces of the puzzle, is it? I told you what I think. I told you what WorldNet Daily thinks. I told you what Trey Gowdy thinks. Joseph Farah made it very clear. Obama is, without a doubt, as I have said, even before he was selected, the Manchurian candidate. And that too is coming to light. Scary, folks. He ain't leaving. The stage is being set. You'll see.